Happy New Year, everyone. It is 2024 and it would not be the start of a new year if Mr. Smith didn't serve up some weird activity or geeky puzzle related to the number 2024. And so here it is. It involves squares, and each of these squares has its side length split up into wholes and halves, or wholes and halves and thirds, and wholes and halves and thirds and quarters. A wee bit like this, right? Here's the first one. It's very boring because this square has had its side lengths only split up into wholes. So essentially what we've got is a dot on every corner. And your job is to connect every dot to every other dot. And if you do that, you'll end up with something that looks like this. So, inside we've generated some new shapes. And for this one, it's very simple. We have 4 triangles and no 4-sided shapes, no quadrilaterals, so altogether 4 shapes. Okay, round 2. We've done the holes. This time it's going to be not just holes, but it's also going to be holes, and it's going to be holes and halves. So this time what we've got is we've got dots at the corners and dots at the midway points. And you guessed it, every dot is to be connected to every other dot. And if we do that, we end up with something that looks like this. This time, as well as 48 triangles, there's actually 8 quadrilaterals. There's 8 4-sided shapes hiding in there. And so altogether we've got 56 shapes. Right, you know what's coming. Right, we've done holes and halves. This time, this is holes and halves and thirds, right? And here we go. Here is what that looks like. And we're going to connect every dot with every other dot. Now, you'll agree that's a pretty pattern, right? There's 400 triangles here, and there's 104 quadrilaterals, which gives us 504 shapes inside. The big finale, right? Why am I excited about this one? This one's got holes, and it's got halves, and it's got thirds, and it's got quarters. It's got them all, right? And when we connect the dots, well, I'm going to tell you, we get 2024 shapes. But your job is to construct one of these. To do it, to connect every dot to every dot on a square which has the halves and the thirds and the quarters and the holes all on each side. Now, I'm telling you in advance, there should be 2024 shapes in the middle. But can you tell me how many triangles there are and how many squares there are?